If you're still here, it means you're ready to take on the responsibility that comes with this role. In this section, we'll cover the core procedures from behavior guidance to proper reporting. Understanding student behavior and knowing how to respond is key to creating a safe environment and being successful in this role. Let's start with active supervision. This is one of the most critical parts of your role. Your attentiveness is what keeps students safe. That includes transitions, activities, and especially the restroom. We keep a 1:15 ratio to ensure proper supervision and student safety at all times. Your group should never be left unattended. We follow the buddy system, where each mentor has a partner with them at every part of the day. Now let's go over call and response techniques. This technique is a simple way to get your group's attention. You call out a phrase and they respond right back. For example, you might say, "If you can hear me, clap once," and they clap. Or you say, "Ready to rock," and the students respond, "Ready to roll." It works best when it's used consistently so they know how to respond. Pick a few that feel natural to you and use them daily. The more they hear it, the faster they'll respond. Make it fun, switch it up, and let the kids lead sometimes. That's how we keep everyone engaged. Incident, discipline, and sick reporting. If a student becomes sick, gets injured, or there's any type of incident, report it immediately. Use the sick notice form to document any illness or symptoms a child arrives with or experiences while in our care. Incident reports are used to document any accidents or injuries that occurred. Be sure to complete this form promptly and follow all protocols as directed by your site leader. Let's discuss discipline. Discipline should never harm a child's body or spirit. Discipline is not about punishment. It's about teaching. It's about helping children learn how to act, respond, and make better choices. When a child is off task or acting out, speak to them at their level, use a calm voice, and clearly state what behavior needs to change. If the behavior continues, follow these steps. Give a clear warning, document the behavior, and notify your site leader if things don't improve. We also use strategies like our student code of conduct and the mistaken behavior notice form to help our students learn from mistakes. The mistaken behavior notice form is used to document disruptive student behavior and is reviewed with parents or guardians to support clear communication and proper follow-up. You'll find these forms in the reference binder along with other essential documents. We also use the DRIP and SICK methods for behavior management. DRIP stands for distraction, redirection, ignoring, and positive reinforcement. Distraction means helping a child shift their focus. Redirection is about stepping in early to guide them toward a better choice. Ignoring means knowing when not to give attention to small, harmless behaviors that don't need correction. And positive reinforcement is celebrating the good, whether that's giving out APEC bucks, treasure box rewards, or offering a shout out in front of the group. Positive reinforcement means we focus on what students are doing well and use that to guide their behavior. One way we do this is through APEC Bucks, our reward system that encourages positive choices while teaching money skills like budgeting and saving. Students can earn bucks for things like good behavior, making good grades, staying on task, or completing student jobs. Every Friday, students get to spend what they've earned at the Fun Friday store. It's something they look forward to each week and a fun way to keep them motivated. The SICK method is a reflection tool we use to respond instead of react. It stands for see, identify, connect, and kick off a plan. S is for see, observe, and reflect on what's happening. I is for identify the emotion the student is feeling. C is for connect to the source by asking simple questions like who, what, where, and how. Never ask why. K is for kick off an action plan. What do you want to happen? What have you tried? What are you willing to try next? When you slow down and use this approach, you show care and help guide better choices. We design our spaces to help all students feel supported, focused, and calm. Each site includes a sensory bin or designated area with tools like fidget toys, stress balls, putty, headphones, or textured objects. We suggest encouraging students to choose their sensory item when they arrive. It sets a positive tone for the day and gives them something familiar to reach for if things get overwhelming. Alongside sensory tools, we provide a quiet area or peace tent. This space is meant to be safe and calming, where students can take a breath, step away from the group. It's especially helpful for moments when a child feels overstimulated or needs a break. When a student begins to show signs of frustration or dysregulation, offering choices can make a big difference. Instead of telling them what to do, give them simple options like, would you like to sit in the peace tent or hold your fidget while we talk? This approach helps them feel in control, which often leads to better cooperation. Here are also a few other things to keep in mind. Visual cues like schedules or timers can help students stay on track, and sticking to routines builds trust and stability. Always consider the age group you're working with. What works for a kindergartner may not work for a fifth grader. For example, instead of saying, stop acting up, you can say, we use walking feet inside. Let's try that again. This redirects the behavior while helping the student understand what's expected and how they should behave. Sometimes just giving a student space without saying anything is exactly what they need to regroup. And remember, you're never handling these situations alone. If something doesn't feel right or you need backup, never be afraid to ask for help. We rely on teamwork to keep our program strong. Table sanitizing procedures. Sanitize tables by spraying with a cleaning solution and wiping with a paper towel. Then spray with disinfectant, let it sit for 2 minutes, and wipe again with a clean paper towel. Hand washing. Students should wash their hands for at least 20 seconds during each restroom break. Staff should also wash their hands to model good hygiene and help prevent the spread of germs. Step-by-step instructions are available in the reference binder. Well, that just about covers the basics you need to know. There's still more to learn, but you're going to be just fine.